How does he hold on to that spark?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
And our sources point to a really...
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're plunging into a really powerful and very contemporary novel. It's Barbara Kingsolver's Demon Copperhead, the Pulitzer Prize winner. And our mission, like always in these deep dives, is to really pull out the most important insights from the material we've looked at to help you get a handle on not just what the book's about, but, why it's hitting such a nerve. Now, what immediately grabs you, I think, isn't just the awards, though that's significant. It's the whole idea behind it. It's a modern take, a retelling of Charles Dickens's David Copperfield.
Right.
But instead of Victorian England, she sets it smack dab in the rural Appalachian mountains of southern Virginia. That premise alone, it's pretty striking, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. And what's so compelling, I think, is how Kingsolver bridges, centuries and continents. She shows how those struggles Dickens wrote about, things like poverty, systemic injustice, just finding your place, your identity. They're timeless. They resonate everywhere, even now. And our main character, Damon Field, he gets that nickname Demon Copperhead almost right away because of his fiery red hair.
Right, the copper hair.
Exactly. It's a strong visual from the get-go, sort of hints at his spirited nature, maybe even a bit defiant.
Okay, so with that setup, let's dig into Demon's beginnings, because they are definitely not ordinary, and they really set the tone for everything that follows. He's born, as you mentioned, in a trailer to a single mom who's just a teenager herself. So he steps right into adversity. I mean, right away, his early life is just steeped in this precariousness, neglect, abuse, and bumping up against this overburdened social system that just seems totally unequipped.
Yeah, and what the sources really highlight here is that Kingsolver isn't just telling, a sad story for the sake of it. She's using Demon's path, his journey through foster home after foster home, to really expose what our sources call the failures of social and healthcare systems.
Right. It's not just background noise.
No, not at all. These systemic problems, they're almost like another character, an antagonist in his life. It forces you, the reader, to confront how society often lets down its most vulnerable people, especially in these, forgotten or overlooked places. She's showing the human cost of these big, abstract system failures.
And yet, despite all that turbulence, all those systemic issues, something remarkable about Demon comes through, doesn't it? His resilience. It's incredible.
It really is.
He holds on to his sharp wit. He's got this artistic talent that starts to emerge, and this, fierce sense of who he is, even when everything's trying to knock it out of him.
Yeah.
It's not just a story of hardship, though. His journey covers this whole emotional spectrum, right? Moments that are just heartbreaking, but then also these surprising flashes of real connection, even joy. How does he hold on to that spark?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
And our sources point to a really pervasive struggle he faces, addiction. Specifically, it ties into the opioid crisis that's devastated so many communities.
Okay.
Kingsolver doesn't just tack this on. She shows it almost as a consequence of the collapsing infrastructure in places like Demon's hometown. Jobs disappear, resources dry up, and suddenly these highly addictive prescription painkillers become, readily available, almost pushed on people.
Yeah.
And the story really explores Demon's internal fight against that growing pull of addiction. It becomes this central, really agonizing conflict. It shows you the human side, the devastation of that crisis up close.
So the novel really weaves together these huge themes, and our source material highlights a few key ones that really stand out. First, there's that resilience you mentioned, resilience against just relentless trauma. It's like a testament to the human spirit, even if adapting left scars. Then there's this idea of found family and community. Demon finds these moments of real connection, sometimes in really unexpected places. Teachers, friends, even lovers, they offer these little anchors.
Those moments are crucial.
Yeah. And of course, addiction and the tough road to recovery that's explored really honestly. And underlying it all, the impact of poverty and class, how it shapes everything.
And what's really striking is Kingsolver's voice.
Yeah.
Our sources describe it as raw, funny, but also heartbreakingly honest. She writes Demon's first-person story using this really authentic regional dialect, which kind of mirrors how Dickens sometimes addressed the reader directly.
Interesting parallel.
Yeah, but she grounds it totally in Appalachia.
Oh.
And it's not just style, it's vital because it gives, as one source put it, a deeply human face to the struggles of those in forgotten parts of America. That combination, the voice, the honesty, it makes the novel more than just, good writing. It becomes this really immersive, emotional experience. It sticks with you.
So, wrapping things up a bit, what does this all mean? The real power of the novel seems to be in how it manages to honor Dickens' original spirit, that social critique, the deep characters,
Right.
but it does it while portraying the tough realities of modern America head on. It makes you look at things like systemic poverty, the opioid crisis, things that are incredibly relevant right now. So this deep dive, I think it's really shown us how Kingsolver uses that classic structure to explore these urgent contemporary problems, the opioid crisis, failing systems, all through the eyes of this one incredibly resilient kid.
Yeah.
It's just a powerful reminder, isn't it? How literature can tell a compelling story and offer really profound social commentary at the same time. It challenges you to look closer.
Which kind of leads to a final thought, maybe. It makes you wonder, what can Demon Copperhead's journey, as tough as it is, teach us about finding strength, finding our identity, when the systems that are supposed to help us just don't? And maybe, how do stories like his push us to look past the easy answers, to actually see into those forgotten corners of our society, and maybe even into ourselves?
That's definitely something to mull over. As you think about Demon's story, what parts of our discussion really stood out to you? How does it maybe change how you view the power of a novel to shine a light on these really complex issues?
Grab Demon Copperhead, a Pulitzer Prize winner, by Barbara Kingsolver, now on sale for $14.95. Don't miss this chance to build good habit and achieve remarkable results. Buy now, today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.